Just a tough game for the Leafs as they fall on the road 5-3 to the Pittsburgh Penguins. And you know what? For the most part of this game, the Leafs were right in it. Were there some bonehead mistakes that led to goals? Yes. Was Jake Gardiner trying to clear the puck through the middle of the ice, causing a turnover and causing a goal? That's old Jake Gardiner. And it didn't start out great. It didn't take long, really. 3:23 in, Chris Hagelin scores, and it is a 1-0 lead. However, just 3 minutes after that, beautiful centering pass from James Van Riemsdyk right to the tape of Connor Brown, his 13th of the year. Bozak grabs the secondary on that goal. Great to see that line finally score. You've seen a lot from the Marner, Marlowe, Kadri line. Matthews, Nylander, Hyman have been great. And today you saw Connor Brown, JVR, and Bozak get on the mix. 4 minutes after that, Tyler Bozak scores his 9th of the year. Dermott and Polak grab assists, and the Leafs got the 2-1 lead. Yeah, that didn't last too long. Just over a minute later, Geno Malkin off the bad turnover from Jake Gardiner. And he pots it in the net, past the diving Freddie Anderson, and it is a 2-2 game. And that's where we are at the end of one. It is a 2-2 hockey game. 5:21 in. Again, they make it a 3-2 game. However, on the power play late in the second period, Patrick Marleau kind of fans on the shot, but it finds a way to hit the post and go in. His 20th goal of the year. Leafs now have 4 20-goal scorers. Connor Brown and Austin Matthews grab assists, and we got ourselves a tied hockey game. Third period, Ole Mata lines up a shot, wires it past Freddie Anderson. Leafs down 4-3. And the Leafs had some chances after that. They got robbed a few times. Again, if you look at some of these guys who had the big opportunities, Austin Matthews and Zach Hyman had some glorious opportunities. Hyman gets denied at least twice by Matt Murray. And then you have Austin Matthews, who had 2 glorious chances but missed the net both times. Not like Austin, usually buries those. Again, these good players, these great players, they're not going to be great every single game. Was the team fantastic? No. Was Freddie stellar? Yeah, he kept the team in the game. I got to give him that. He did give up 5 goals, yes, but he did have 39 shots against, and a lot of them quality opportunities from the Penguins. So, you look at where this game is, and you're like, you know what? The Leafs, they've won 5 in a row, 6 in a row, whatever it was, 9-1 in their last 10. They're bound to lose 1. And Pittsburgh's a very, very good team. Fine, okay? They've won 11 straight home games. They're on absolute fire. Fine. It is what it is. And if you're trying to find a positive out of this day in general, where am I here? Tampa Bay lost 4-3 to New Jersey in regulation, and Boston is getting smashed by Vancouver 5-0 right now in the second. So you don't lose any ground when it comes to that. You could have gained ground on these teams, but you didn't lose any ground. And we all know what the playoff spot looks like for the Leafs, so we're not too worried in that sense. But it's how you rebound. And this team, quick rebound, because they play tomorrow night at Little Caesars Arena. I was right away ready to say Joe Louis Arena, but not anymore. Little Caesars Arena in Detroit on the back-to-back. It's not going to be an easy one. You had a really tough game today. You got to go to Detroit, play a team that is in your division. I guess one of the teams that's fighting with you for the divisional spot, but I wouldn't say fighting, more or less hanging on for dear life. Look, Detroit and Florida are the 2 teams that I guess are the closest teams to us. So let's bury them. Let's see. Curtis McElhinney's probably going to play tomorrow. He's been great all season. His last few starts, he's been very, very good. And his last start, 1 goal and 16 shots. That's when he came in for Freddie Anderson. That was against the Anaheim Ducks. He ended up picking up that victory. The game prior, he got the 25-save shutout against the New York Rangers. The game before that, 1 goal, 40 shots against the Dallas Stars. He's been very good over his last 3 games. Let's see if he can keep it rolling, and let's see if the Leafs can get back on a roll. This is what good teams do. They will lose games, and they won't look amazing every single night. We know that. But it's what you do after a loss. And Jays fans will tell you, baseball fans will tell you, baseball players will tell you, when it comes to baseball, you have to have a very short memory. You strike out awful in one at-bat, you got to try and find a way to throw that away, move on, make the next play. That's that. For the Leafs, they had a tough one today, but they're able to get right back at it and get feeling good again tomorrow night against the Detroit Red Wings. That video, guys, will be uploaded, I'm going to say about this time, maybe a little bit later. I'm going to see my girlfriend, and that's just that, so I won't be uploading right away. But I'm just giving you guys that heads up right now. Again, tomorrow's a game where the Leafs should win. I think we can all agree with that. I mean, no ifs, ands, or buts. This Leaf team should beat these Red Wings and move on to the next one, really. Because after that, they had the big homestand, 5-game homestand where they went 5-0. They did great. They lost their first game on the road here tonight. They are still on the road tomorrow. They find a way to win that. That's great, because then you come home to play Florida, and then you're home to play the Islanders, home to play Boston, and then you hit the road for Tampa. So then 3 straight home games after tomorrow. You find a way to get a victory. You come back home where you're red hot at the Air Canada Center. So, hey, let's keep it rolling, all right? This is a tough game. You got to find a way. Look what you did wrong. Move on, but push this game aside. It doesn't matter right now, okay? So you know what, guys? That is going to do it for this one. You guys enjoyed this video, and you guys have enjoyed Leafs hockey as of late. Not right now, but as of late. Hit that like button. I do appreciate that. Hit the subscribe button if you guys have not already. Comment down below what you guys think of this game. Where do you think the Leafs went wrong? I just think it was the mistakes they made. The Penguins made them pay for it, right? They're not being able to clear the puck out of their own zone, and they put it in the back of the net. That's really my opinion on what happened there. I want to hear what you guys have to say about it. And we'll talk to you guys, I guess it'll be Monday, I think it is. Monday, Jays edition, as we'll talk about the first few games of the preseason. Oh, yeah, Monday the 23rd, I think it is. No, that's Friday. Monday the 26th, I think it is. Yeah, Monday the 26th, Jays edition, as we talk about the first few games of spring training, see how we're doing there. Maybe anybody's impressed early on. We'll break all that stuff down then. We'll talk to you guys Raptors edition on the 23rd as they come back from their All-Star break. And they play the Milwaukee Bucks. The Raptors have a 7-game win streak going. They look to come out of the break feeling fantastic. And as for the Leafs, like we said, they play tomorrow at Little Caesars Arena in Detroit, looking to get back in the win column. We'll talk to you guys then.